Bring Up the Bodies. Hilary Mantel's Bring Up the Bodies, published by Fourth Estate, is a stunning work of historical fiction that continues the story of Thomas Cromwell, Henry VIII's chief minister, as he navigates the complex and treacherous world of Tudor politics. It is the second book in the Cromwell trilogy, a historical fiction series set during the Tudor era. The novel begins shortly after the events of Wolf Hall, the first book in the series, which ended with the execution of Thomas More. Cromwell is now firmly established as the king's most trusted advisor, and he is tasked with securing the annulment of Henry's marriage to Catherine of Aragon so that he can marry Anne Boleyn. The story is a fascinating exploration of the political machinations of Tudor England, with Mantel expertly weaving together historical facts with her own fictionalized version of events. The plot is intricate and complex, with numerous subplots and characters, but Mantel manages to keep it all organized and easy to follow. As Cromwell works to secure the annulment, he faces several challenges, including resistance from the Pope, opposition from the Catholic Church, and the growing threat of rebellion among the common people. In addition, Anne's increasingly erratic behavior and her failure to produce a male heir to the throne cause Henry to become disillusioned with her, and Cromwell begins to explore ways to remove her from power. The plot revolves around the fallout from Anne's fall and the rise of her successor, Jane Seymour. Cromwell is tasked with consolidating Henry's power, both domestically and abroad, as the king grows increasingly paranoid and unpredictable. As the plot unfolds, Cromwell's scheming becomes more and more elaborate, and the stakes become increasingly high. The novel builds to a dramatic climax, as Cromwell engineers Anne's downfall and secures the execution of several of her closest associates. Cromwell uses his considerable political acumen and network of spies and informants to gather evidence against Anne and her supposed lovers, including her own brother. Despite her protests of innocence, Anne is eventually found guilty of adultery and treason and is executed, clearing the way for Jane Seymour to become Henry's third wife. As Henry's attentions turn to Jane Seymour, a new contender for the throne, Cromwell must navigate the treacherous waters of court politics to ensure his survival. One of the novel's strengths is its complex and nuanced characterizations. Cromwell is a fascinating protagonist, a man who is both ruthless and compassionate, and who is simultaneously driven by ambition and loyalty. He is a master manipulator, but he also has a deep sense of justice and fairness. Mantel also does an excellent job of fleshing out the supporting characters, from Henry VIII himself to the various courtiers and advisors who surround him. Mantel's attention to historical detail is impressive, and the novel is rich in its depiction of Tudor England. She vividly brings to life the sights, sounds, and smells of the era, from the opulence of the royal court to the squalor of the city streets. Mantel also explores the cultural context of the time, examining the role of religion, gender, and class in shaping the lives of the characters. Bring Up the Bodies is a work of historical fiction, but it is also a character study, a political thriller, and a meditation on power and morality. Mantel's writing style is poetic and evocative, with a keen eye for detail and a deep understanding of human psychology. She uses a variety of narrative techniques, including stream of consciousness and free indirect discourse, to immerse the reader in Cromwell's inner world. The novel is rich in themes, including power, loyalty, betrayal, justice, and morality. One of the most prominent themes is the cost of ambition, as Cromwell's rise to power comes at a great personal cost. Mantel also explores the nature of power and its corrupting influence, as well as the importance of loyalty and trust in personal and political relationships. Mantel's approach to historical fiction is unique in that she seeks to subvert the traditional narratives of history, especially as they pertain to women and marginalized groups. Her target audience is likely to be readers who are interested in history, politics, and character-driven narratives, as well as those who appreciate literary fiction and experimental writing. Mantel's writing style is highly evocative, with richly detailed descriptions that bring the period to life. The novel is narrated in the third person, with a focus on Cromwell's perspective. Mantel's writing is full of intricacies, metaphors, and symbolism, from the repeated references to hawks and falcons as symbols of power and freedom to the use of color and imagery to convey emotion and mood. One of the most powerful symbols in the novel is the severed head, which serves as a reminder of the brutal reality of Tudor politics and the cost of defying the king. Mantel's writing is also characterized by a highly distinctive use of language. For example, the recurring image of the body throughout the novel serves as a metaphor for the power struggles and political maneuverings of the characters. The novel won the prestigious Man Booker Prize in 2012, making Mantel the first woman to win the award twice, having also won it in 2009 for Wolf Hall, the first book in the Cromwell trilogy. It was also a finalist for the National Book Critics Circle Award in 2012. In addition to these accolades, the book has been included on numerous Best of lists, including the New York Times 10 Best Books of 2012, The Guardian's 100 Best Books of the 21st Century, and BBC's 100 Novels That Shaped Our World. Bring Up the Bodies has been widely accepted by both critics and readers alike. Critics have praised the book for its literary merit, historical accuracy, and complex characterizations. The novel has been noted for its unique perspective on Tudor history, which challenges traditional narratives and offers a fresh interpretation of events. Readers have also responded positively to the book, with many noting its immersive storytelling, gripping plot, and vivid characterizations. The novel has been praised for its ability to transport readers to another time and place, and for its exploration of universal themes such as power, loyalty, and morality. The book's exploration of universal themes such as power, loyalty, and morality makes it a work that is relevant and thought-provoking, even today. The novel's literary merit, historical accuracy, and unique perspective on Tudor history make it a worthy addition to any reader's bookshelf. Readers have responded positively to Bring Up the Bodies, with many noting its immersive storytelling and powerful characterizations. Some readers have praised the book's exploration of universal themes, while others have noted its historical accuracy and attention to detail. Overall, readers have responded positively to Bring Up the Bodies, praising its literary merit, historical accuracy, and powerful characterizations. The book is a must-read for anyone interested in historical fiction, Tudor history, or literary fiction in general. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.